I don't know if this can hear me. I fucking hope so. This drink doesn't taste that good, but I don't know. I talk a lot to myself when I'm walking, so I was like, oh, why not use the fucking camcorder and just record everything? I haven't watched the latest episode of The Last of Us yet. I love the games. Season 1 of the show was really good. Season 2 has me a little bit miffed so far. Not all of it, I will say. I think it's episode 2, the one where Joel fucking dies. That one. Because, okay, all this stuff they did, like, leading up to it, I think was pretty good. Like, I actually loved how they expanded more on, like, his role in Jackson and the fact he was, like, trying to get better and stuff. I think that shit was fucking awesome. But I don't... Why the fuck was there a random ass fucking... If this traffic is louder than my voice, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Why was there a random fucking raid on Jackson by the fucking walkers? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Because, okay, I think what they did with it, like, they were using, the zombies were, like, using it, like, the infected were using the, like, themselves as insulation, like, you know, like, how you would put around, like, a wire or something. I think that was really fucking cool. What I don't understand is why they did that at the same time, or even at all. I don't, like, the scene was really cool, don't get me wrong, but it feels like it was done there just for, like, spectacle, almost. They could have still had it. I don't get why they did a whole thing where it was, like, Jackson got fucked, you know what I mean? I don't understand that. Because, okay, from a writing standpoint, it doesn't make much sense, at least not to me. Of course, this is, like, all my opinion and shit, so, like, I don't know, it doesn't really matter. However, like, having it go on at the exact same time as Joel's death, really, like, the thing is just a big issue with the episode in general. Like, it made it really, like, it lessened the impact of it. And that makes me sad, because, like, I loved the second game personally. I know a lot of people really hated it when it came out, because, like, for a lot of reasons, mainly to do with, like, pacing and stuff. I fucking loved it. I lived and breathed that fucking game. Oh my god. And the fact that, like, the brutality of Joel's death was just sort of like it was like a shrug almost. It makes me really fucking sad. Like, why would you do that? Because, okay, as the audience, how are you supposed to, like, both, like, be that worried about Joel, and in the very same breath, like, every other character is about to die because of the raid in Jackson? Like, it doesn't let you focus on it. It's just, like, I forgot that Joel was even about to die because of everything that was happening in Jackson. It, like, as someone who knows the story already, I completely forgot. I was like, every time it cut back to Abby and Joel, I was like, oh, right, this is also fucking happening. I also, like, I don't like what they did with Abby. I know, like, they have to work around a few things because different actor and everything, but I don't buy that almost. Okay, so, like, what they did with Ellie, I love. People hate on Bella Ramsey so much. Oh, that was not nice. Anyways, people hate on Bella Ramsey so much for their looks, which I don't fucking get. Like, Bella Ramsey is so pretty. People are just weird. Especially, oh my god, especially in season 1, when Bella Ramsey was literally a child playing a child. Like, what do you mean that they're not attractive enough? You're fucking weird. You're weird. And they're a good actor, too. So I don't get that. Like, if anything, don't blame the actor, blame the writing, fuck's sake. This goes back into my point about Abby. the actor, I think she's really good, especially as a younger Abby. Like, I think it makes more sense to have her, which I wish they did. I wish they cast someone else to be Abby when she's older, because every time I look at Abby in season 2, I'm like, who are you? You're so little. You're so little. No muscle. Who are you? I don't get it. This girl could not take down Joel. Are you fucking serious? And I don't know. It's a big part of Abby's character that she gets like all fucking like bulked up and shit after she loses her dad, because she's like motivated by revenge. That's the whole thing. Like, motivated by revenge and like to be strong enough to protect her friends. That's her whole thing. It's that she fucking acts first and like thinks later. But when someone that small is playing Abby, it doesn't sell it as much. And it's also like the fact that like, okay, I think that like writers were being a bit like cowardly about it, because like Abby is not like the most conventional girl on this planet. Like, she's really buff, she's really headstrong, very stubborn, and what they've replaced that with is someone who's a bit more timid and who fucking does evil villain monologues for some reason. I fucking hated that. Oh my god. When she started breaking out the fucking villain monologue, I was like, who are you? You are not Abby. Bro, when they fucking, in the game, not to compare it to the game, but I am going to be comparing it to the game because the game did it better. I don't mind when the show changes things. I do mind when they change things in a way that makes it worse. I love when they add on to it, because, you know, I think that's like the purpose of the show. Like in season 1, like most of the shit they did was adding on to it. Even the stuff they changed, like in my opinion, was like for the better. Like how they changed Frank's whole storyline. I fucking love that. I fucking love that. I have so much more depth to his character, I feel. But what was I yapping about? Oh yeah, okay, fucking changing Abby's character entirely because of how much people hated her in season 2, I think was fucking, not season 2, part 2 was fucking stupid in my opinion, because at least she made sense in part 2. In season 2, I'm like, none of this shit makes any fucking sense, and we just started. Like, okay, one thing I did like and did not like at the same time was the fact that Tommy has a kid now. I don't like that, because like, Tommy leaves to, okay, wait, this actually ties in my point afterwards, but, like, the whole, like, replacing Tommy with Dina when Joel dies, I don't think that makes the most sense, because Tommy being there when Joel dies was really important in his decision to, like, go and hunt down Abby, you know, because he was there, like, he was personally traumatized by that. Not that he wasn't traumatized because he wasn't there, but, like, it had more of an impact, you know, because he literally watched his brother get beaten to death. I think that changes you as a person. But, like, A, not having him be there, and B, having Jackson be attacked at the same time, and C, having him have a child with his, like, wife. Why the fuck would this man who has so much other shit to be doing, because he basically leads Jackson, like, in season 2, like, he's basically, like, the de facto, like, leader. I know there's like a council situation, but, like, he's up there, he's pretty up there. But, so my point still stands. Why would he then, like, go and hunt Joel down after all of that? Although, do take this with a grain of salt, I have not watched the latest episode at time of recording this, because my friend is ignoring me. I don't think he's ignoring me. I think he's just sleeping, but I can't watch it without him. I refuse to. So that's why I'm yapping into this fucking camcorder, going to random fucking places that my Google Maps gives me, because I have no regard for my safety or my life. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it makes no sense to have Tommy go after them after all that, and if Tommy's not gonna go after them, which would make the most fucking sense, like, that changes everything. Tommy is such a, like, an important part of the story, to just, like, take him out. Like, I'm just remembering that bridge scene where fucking Abby's friend gets murked by Tommy. I'm remembering that shit, and I'm like, well, who are they gonna fucking replace that with? Is Abby's friend even gonna get fucking murked? Because that shit was traumatizing even to, like, play. I was like, oh my god, because it happens so fucking fast, and you just, like, this person who, like, you don't like Abby's friends at the beginning, but I don't know, they grew on me, at least. I like them, especially because they seem like people. The ones in the show don't really seem like that much people. They seem a little less, I don't know, a little less all there. That sounds bad. That's how I feel. I just don't give a fuck about them. I couldn't even tell who was who. That's the crazy part. Like, at least in the game, like, you could get a sense of everyone's personality and everything. In the fucking show, I'm like, who are you people? The only reason why I knew who Owen was is because he looks the exact same, but, like, without looks, I can't tell who anyone is, which I also think is a big problem. Because, like, okay, back to Joel's death. So, I don't get why they... Okay, first, Abby, in the show, Abby beats him, like, half to dead with the golf club, right? Same as in the game. And then she switches to a machete to finish him off, and it's just really anticlimactic, and I don't get why they did that. I don't get it. Why not have it, like... It was just so much more brutal in the game. It's like it actually emotionally impacted you and made you, like, feel Ellie's emotion. Like, yeah, fuck this girl. We're gonna go hunt her down, you know? Like, that's a big reason why, like, a lot of people, like, stopped playing is because they were immediately forced to be, like, play as Abby after, and they were like, fuck this girl, I hate you, you know? But, like, in my opinion, like, I think that was a good thing. Not people, like, clicking off of the game or whatever. I think that's just, like, not being able to, like, stick something out because of your emotions, which, like, fair. If it's a video game, like, do whatever you want, but, like, I think, like, impacting people that much, like, because his death made sense. It didn't not make sense is the thing. It just made people mad, which I think is a good thing. That means it worked. That means they liked your character, and that means they hated how he died, and that means, like, there was something there, you know? Fuck, I'm already here. I wasn't meant to make it here this fast, but yeah. Okay, yeah, this also goes back to her monologuing. In the game, she doesn't fucking monologue, because again, she's like big, like, oh, like, let's get this over with, because she just wants to kill him. She doesn't really want to savor it, necessarily. Like, she doesn't make it fast, but she doesn't, like, drag it out by monologuing some weird way. Like, she doesn't care that Joel, like, knows or doesn't know why this is happening, or she does a little bit. She does explain, like, the tiniest bit, but then she, like, gets it over with. There's too many people here. Too many people for my rambling. Oh, great heavens. Don't hit me with your car. Thank you. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, with her monologuing, I don't get it, because, like, it was so corny, I'm sorry, it was so fucking, like, this is why you did this, I'm gonna explain every single thing to you, because it just removes the suspense. Like, a big reason why I enjoyed that it, like, made you play as Abby, because, like, you didn't know why she was doing this, necessarily. Like, you had, like, an inkling, but you didn't really know the full story yet, but she just tells it to you. Like, you know the whole rule about, like, show, don't tell? Like, they fucking broke that so aggressively. It was kind of heartbreaking to watch. It was a little bit heartbreaking. I was like, why are you telling them? Why? What is the reason? Why are you telling them everything? Like, what's the point? Like, at this point, I'm only watching so I can see how they handle Lev's storyline, if they're even gonna fucking do that. I don't know, given the whole situation in the States, I don't know if they're gonna fucking do Lev's storyline. If they cut him out, I'm gonna be so upset. I'm gonna be so upset. But, well, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be fucking mad. I won't watch the rest of it, because what's the point? But, oh yeah, Joel's death being anticlimactic as fuck, that added to it, because why the fuck are you monologuing? It makes no sense for her as a character. They changed her character completely. And then, like, the whole machete, like, that lessens the impact of it, and then, like, the whole raid on Jackson, that lessens the impact of it, and then Tommy's not there. I think Belly Ramsey did, like, great and everything. I think Pedro Pascal also did fucking great, but I don't think it was like putting a band-aid over a gaping wound. It couldn't save it. Not for me. Of course it's still, like, good. I don't like it. I didn't like that episode. They fumbled, like, one of the most important parts, which doesn't leave me for much confidence with where the rest of it's gonna go. I'm like cautiously optimistic. Because again, like the way they expanded upon it was like great, but I don't know. That shit made it really iffy. Also, a point that will only matter to me and me own, like me exclusive me, because it's a fucking nitpick. But the atmosphere is just almost non-existent in the second season of the show, which I don't like. Like, okay, so in the game, like the whole like scene around Joel's death, like it's really like gloomy and everything. Like it feels tense. Like I feel stressed watching it, and that just like to me that proves that like how atmospheric it was. Like it really brought you into the moment. In the fucking in the fucking show, it's like it's like just a fucking normal day, which like yeah I get, but they were in the middle of a snowstorm. That and like the fact that what's it? It was getting late because like the whole thing that happened like where it was sunny outside was like the next morning where Ellie was sitting by Joel's new grave or something like that. Maybe I'm getting my timeline a little mixed up, but you get my point. It wasn't like it didn't have to be gloomy in the show. Like I think that's the point I want to make. It didn't have to be gloomy. It's just like they didn't really replace it with anything, because you can still be like you can still have it be sunny outside and everything and still have it be impactful. Like that can honestly be even more heart-wrenching if you do it properly. Like for example, like in Attack on Titan, whenever you see a body like in the like gorgeous sunlight, like it's honestly even more gruesome because it's in the day, because like everything is so nice, and boom, corpse that is horrifically massacred. But they didn't do anything with that. It just feels like I'm in fucking Ontario with overcast weather. Like I don't feel anything. It's like a shrug again. It's like I'm wading through sludge. But yeah, everything other than that though I think was pretty good. I really like the bit with like the stalker section. I think that was good. I've seen some people be like annoyed at Ellie in season 2 because they think she's like annoying or cocky or whatever, but I think she deserves to be after everything. Like I would be cocky too, just a little bit, after everything I've been through, and then I had like a few years of like stability, bro. You bet I would be annoying and confident as shit. Like that's just being a teenager. I think that's why people are annoyed. Which like, I mean, I think that's just the actor doing their job properly, but okay. Like she's 19, that's like a very annoying age to be. Like she's there, she wants to prove herself, she wants to be confident, she wants to make a name for herself or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Stuff I liked, I already mentioned that. I just wish it was like, because they didn't do this in season 1, and that's what makes me think that this wasn't like this was actually just the writers being cowardly, because they didn't change like basically anything about season 1. They just added to it, which I think was great. You know, like don't fix what's not broken. But then in season 2, they were so scared of the backlash that they changed all this unnecessary shit that just made everything not make sense. Like for example, like again, Abby's friends. Where is everybody? I swear, I was looking in that room when she said like Lara was not there. She was not there. Like there was 3 people in that room other than her and Owen. They were in the fucking game. There was all of them were there, because that was the point. That's why Ellie was hunting every single one of them, was because all of them were there. Like they all watched it happen. They were all accomplices. You know what I mean? Like, but in the fucking show, it's just like 3 of them, and then Owen and Abby. And then like, also, to keep comparing it to the game, because that's what we're doing, because the game made sense and this didn't, the fact that none of them think to kill Ellie off. Like, they just walk out of the room. Like, they literally pack up so fast and they just walk out. I don't get that. In the game, they're, like, arguing about killing her or not, and it makes sense, you know? Like, fucking... What's his name? Is it Jordan? I think it is Jordan. Jordan is like, oh, we need to kill her, XYZ, blah, 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 blah. And the others are, like, arguing over, like, whether or not to kill her. And then they just decide to, like, knock her out or whatever. In the fucking show, they don't do that. They just leave her there, conscious. I don't get it. They don't try to kill her. They don't argue about it. They just walk off. And it's so goofy to watch. It is the most goofy shit I've ever seen in my life. It's like, do y'all not think this will have consequences? It doesn't make sense. They're soldiers. They are fucking soldiers. That's another thing. They don't feel like soldiers in the fucking, because they're in the WLF. They're all trained exactly like you would a soldier. I don't get why they would do that. I don't get it. It makes no sense for them as characters. It makes no sense from a writing standpoint. The only reason why you would do something like that is if you were trying to lessen the blow of Joel's death and not try to make them seem harsh or whatever, which I don't get, because they're there for a harsh reason. Because at least, like, you can even feel the tension with the characters with Abby in the game. In the show, it's like it's like a shrug. Like, they don't care that much. It's like a meh. I really wish that they at least gave Abby's actor, like, some fucking platforms or something. I swear to God, she's so little! I don't like the height difference between her and Owen. I don't like it. It feels weird. It feels like kissing booth, and I dislike it heavily. Because, like, yeah, is Abby, like, kind and nurturing? Yeah, but she's also, like, a fucking asshole sometimes. In the show, I don't know what she is. I could not describe it to you if I fucking tried. She does not think. But it's whatever. This drink kind of fucking sucks. It's mango and dragon fruit. It tastes like neither of those things. I'm actually really impressed with this camcorder. It's not even gone down like a single bar of battery, and I find that impressive. I just got this. I didn't buy it. My boyfriend got it for me, and I very much appreciate it. Dude, being 19, just like, this isn't even about The Last of Us anymore, this is just like about life shit. Being 19 has just shown me, I'm like, how the fuck did my mom have a child at my, like, not my age. I suppose, okay, no, my grandpa had my mom at my age, which I know it was not, like, on purpose, but, like, fuck, bro, I'd be fucked. Would not have anything figured out if I had a little guy to take over, to look after. It would make no sense. None. Bro would not know what to do. Like, I have this friend who's like 23 or whatever, and my mom had me at 24, and I'm like, how the fuck? Like, that guy's still a baby to me. How the fuck did you have a child at that age? That is a child. That is a baby. I don't care what you tell me. I was gonna keep recording this until either my camcorder died or I, like, did a full loop around wherever I'm walking, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Also, my camcorder has only been recording for like 4 minutes. I don't believe that. I don't believe that this was only 4 minutes. It's been feeling like half an hour. It might have split it up into like parts or something, which I will have to deal with when I get back, which I'm not looking forward to. I've only edited like a couple videos before, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I don't even know how I'm gonna get this off this camcorder and onto my computer, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't have a fucking clue. But it's okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this when I get back. I like recorded this with the intention of uploading it, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually do it. I think I might, just for like the purpose of like space or whatever, because the main reason why I didn't record this on my phone is because I was just like, oh, my phone does not have fucking space for this. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. So I might just like, I don't know, throw it onto YouTube and just like leave it there. It might be the best bet, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, I don't know. I draw usually. I don't do this kind of thing, but this seemed healthier than bed rotting, because I didn't feel like drawing. I didn't want to draw, so I didn't draw. I took a walk instead. And I am drinking, which is technically not good for me, but it's just 7%. It's not that bad. It just keeps me yapping. I can see my house from here. I don't live in a house. Dude, I fucking hate that I will probably never have a house if I keep living here, which sucks, because it's just like, what do you mean? What do you mean most of these houses are empty and I can't get one? Who are you? Who are you? Angel of my nightmares. People are fucking arguing over whether to like vote liberal or conservative, not realizing the fact that neither of them do anything. Like, the only reason why you shouldn't vote conservative is you're concerned about your rights, which I was. Like, people who tell me that the conservatives would fix the money problems, like the problems with like taxes and everything, make me laugh so hard. Like, no, bro. Have you taken a second to look at Doug Ford? That man has done nothing but made shit worse. Sitting on like $6 billion or something ridiculous. I think it was actually more than that. For fucking healthcare. It was ridiculous. But yeah, I just wish I could like leave. I think that's like, people who have a home country, there's like, I think they're so like, obviously not like, fortunate's not the right word, but I think having another place you can go is a good thing. Like, especially when you just like, I don't know, I don't have another place I can go. I just fucking live here. I could not leave even if I wanted to. Which I do. Get me out. I was like a little bit concerned that I shouldn't be filming streets or whatever, but this is the fucking GTA, and this is one of the busiest areas in the GTA, so I don't exactly care that someone knows that I'm walking here, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. What are you gonna do, come find me? Bet. New friend! I hope it didn't stop recording. That would really suck, because I'm looking at the time now, and it's like 10 minutes, and I'm like, no fucking way. Where did my other recording go? I will be so sad. Or maybe it caps out at a certain time and it just starts another one, you know, like fucking like when you're recording shit on Instagram or something like that. I don't know. I never used a camcorder before, but it's never too late to learn. I thought about scripting this before I actually like went out and started recording it, but then I was like, I don't actually care that much. This is for fun. Nobody's gonna see this. It doesn't matter. And I was completely right. Maybe I'll go to the park or something. I don't know. I should be at home. I don't wanna. It's also really fucking hot. Like, I wore a hoodie to be, like, mysterious and shit, but I'm just fucking boiling instead. If this isn't even picking up my microphone, I'm gonna cry. Because I swear, that's like the only reason I was doing this was to yap into my fucking camcorder. And if my camcorder isn't even picking up my yap, then what's the point? What's the point? I mean, like, I guess I did something. Which is like, I know it's a good thing. It also rained, which I was not aware of. Like, every time I look outside, it was not raining. So I think it's just lying to me. But... Cause I fucking love when it rains. Like afterwards. I mean, I don't like being outside in the rain. People were like, "Oh, I love the rain." They're like half liars because most of the time they don't actually like being out in it. They're just like enjoying it from the inside. It's like the exact same with people who say they like winter. Like, no, you don't. You like watching winter from the inside while you sit in your comfy, cozy covers away from the winter. You're lying to me. Be fucking for real. Just say you like being cozy. You don't love winter. No matter how much of this I keep drinking, it still tastes like shit. I know that means I should just like invest in better alcohol, but like, they had nothing else. This was the highest alcohol content they had. And all the lower ones at this point, I'm like, why am I paying money for that? If I'm not even gonna get like the slightest bit tipsy off of it, why am I buying it? Why am I buying it? There is no reason. I think I am going to turn this off though, just because my hand is getting hot, and I don't want to accidentally drop this, because I wouldn't start sobbing, but I would definitely like think about it, you know? Like I would sit on the ground, and I would think about crying. But I hope I get more use out of this. Who knows? Because I really like making like mixed media stuff, so I was thinking that I'll use this for that, but I don't know. I need to actually play around with it a bit for a bit longer. Oh my god, I fucking hate... I wish I had a job. I've been applying every fucking day, but still... Oh my god, that is a nice house. Anyways, I've been applying like every day, and still nothing. Not a single call back. I know that just means I need to get like more certifications, but even at that point, I don't think it's gonna matter. Because at least, like, if you have some sort of stability, like, it opens you up to doing more stuff. But that is a dark ass alleyway. I don't know. I think, like, in a way, like, not having stability, if my camera can even fucking pick this up, not having stability is also, like, not a good thing, but in a way I think it can be good for your art because you, like, I don't know, you're more experimental, I find. You're less likely to stay in your comfort zone because, well, you're now uncomfortable, like, all the fucking time, so you might as well do something interesting. I'm actually really grateful that the video quality is not good because this means it doesn't pick up anyone's license plate number, and I think that is a blessing. Dog and cat, daycare boarding, you don't say? I want a cat so bad. I want a kitty, bro. I want a little meow meow. But I need a job, or else we will both starve to death, and that will do nobody any good. Flattened. Dude, how do you fix shoes? One of my shoes, or okay, a couple of them, have like cracks in the rubber, and I'm like, how the fuck do you mend this? It's not like a sock where you can just like take some embroidery thread and have at it, you know? Like, that is rubber. I cannot make a rubber. I know, like, the solution is just to take it to someone who would fix it, but I don't want to pay for it. That's my rent money, and you can't take it from me. Ooh, I'm getting back to civilization. I should turn this off very soon. But I don't know. You know the whole thing with like Randonautica and like it's supposedly taking you to like haunted places or whatever? I wish that shit just takes me to fucking nowhere. Which, like, okay, I guess I understand. It's like supposed to be spiritual or something. Like, no, bro. Take me to an abandoned building, please. There's too much security around here to do fucking anything. I sound so weird. And this parking lot is so echoey. Alright. This is where I sign off. Because y'all ain't seeing where I live. Would make no fucking sense. Bye bye!